Hey, it's Mark at For Compatible. I'm here showing you some more World of Tanks. So this is me in my KV-1. I got this battle just a few minutes ago, and it was a pretty good game. I actually liked it a lot. They just came out with the 8.4 patch, so this is actually one of the few maps they touched up. Mostly on the terrain, from what I understand. So a lot of these hills are a little bit higher. You can hide here. Before, this was actually kind of like a little bit of no man's lands for the most part. And I'm gonna come up here and actually try and get a position on that hill right up ahead and get something going with my shots. Um, so as I roll up here, I see all the there's one heavy, a bunch of tank destroyers are going left on the other team. A lot of them been spotted. And then as I'm going up here, as I'm realizing that they might be going just for a flag cap, I'm trying to get a shot on them, and of course they all disappear as I get up here. Not much I can do about that. But lucky for me, I'm going to end up looking right here in a second. She hasn't even showed up yet. It's going to be a Yag Panther that's going to be right in the middle of the field. Let's see what we got. And there you go. He just showed up on the map. Now whenever I decide to turn right, so there he is. Look at that. Give me a nice side shot. So I take a nice hit to my track right there, damaging that. Kind of panicked there. Took a shot instead of replacing him. But I did cause him to actually try to shoot at me, and he did take a bad hit from that. Took almost 50% damage. So I'll take that as an assist. So this KV-1S tries to push up there and do exactly what I did. Gets nailed right away, taken off to 3/4 of his life. So he, of course, backs down right away. I kind of see that there's nothing I can really do here. I have my derp gun on, so I mean it's made for close range, but I like to snipe with it. It's kind of the reason I was actually hoping to get one of the German tanks eventually, just for the fact that they kind of specialize in long range sniping. They only have a tank or two that's really good with like a high damage, high accuracy, but hey, for me it'd be worth it. So I'm trying to push up down here by the flag because I do know there was a lot of tanks that are still hidden now down here. So I figured my tank destroyer. I think I got two mediums and a tank destroyer down here trying to guard the flag, and they're currently trying to cap it. So I'm trying to push down here. I got a damaged track. Trying to go over some hills here. It's about the speed this tank goes. It's a heavy tank. You can't say too much more about it. But it is my favorite, mostly for the fact that it just absorbs damage some of the time. When you're at the top in this, it feels good to be a bully in this game. Let's just put it that way. So there, everything finally starts to show up there as one of the mediums pushed up. He actually got a kill right away, taking out that T-34 85. So I'm trying to come up over here, trying to get a quick shot on one of these tanks over here. I'm going to take a shot at that Stug, and I just missed getting that kill. The tank destroyer over right to my left ended up getting him. So I'm going to push up here. I see that there's 3 tanks that KV-2 is using. Well, thought he was using the dead tank, but he ended up just in front of him, just disguising them. So he ends up taking out one of my tanks as he tried to fly in there. I don't know what he was thinking. Try to take 2 quick shots there. I missed both. Again, not an XG tank, but when I hit, it's quite amazing. I have noticed that they've I think been tweaking it a little bit. I used to hit almost all the time. I take an artillery shot there. I actually take a shot from that T1 heavy. That T1 heavy is in perfect position, flank, and using the best thing about American tanks is I'm not gonna. Even if I hit there, I'm gonna do very little damage. I like the great angling, and also American tanks just have really hard turrets, especially that T1 heavy. So he actually backs off. I'm really thankful for my Stug. My Stug he got up there, and he actually dies for me, basically. Otherwise, that guy probably got me. I get this lucky as hell shot. I get a track. I get tracked right there, but I actually hit him right in the loading rack, so he actually was on fire, and I actually got the kill off that, which was awesome. I used a quick repair kit, which I'm so glad. I was about to use it a few seconds before that when I first got tracked. Glad I didn't, because there I got the kill and I got out of there. And right here, the Su-35 shoot at the exact same time. I actually got him down to half health there, which is pretty good, because he actually is the only one left. So there's nothing I can really do there. So I got 2 damages in right there. Probably maybe a sight or so. We'll see. I started jumping around some other tanks here. So the IS, this is eventually the tank I'll get if I keep going down this line. It's a good tank. They are Russian. If you haven't realized, I like to play Russian, but I do really want some other tanks. Just to get up to the tanks I want, it just takes so many hours to get up there. So that's why I'm kind of trying to push towards kind of at the same time trying to get to 2 goals at once, kind of to get the next Russian tank and like a German tank. I'd love to get a Churchill, which I was just on, I believe. And let's see, this is another one of the German tanks I'd love to get. Love to get a Jagdpanther. So I started jumping around here. Some of the arty. I realized that the artillery had 6 kills this game, which is pretty crazy. Basically, everyone's just kind of searching for the last guy. He kind of scampered away after he killed me. So. And here we go. IS trying to look for him. Eventually, funny enough, the only artillery I don't think doesn't have a kill. I can't remember. Eventually, artillery is gonna find him, and one of the things it's just bad to do is when you're versing artillery. A lot of people like to do how they verse every other tank. They stop and shoot, which is good against everyone else. But once you do it against a artillery, so I'm gonna jump around over to him. Once you do it against artillery, actually it was the guy with 4 kills already, so he's looking for his 5th right here. Once you're against artillery, he does a great. That's what a veteran player should do right there, taking cover behind a dead tank, getting cover in the middle of an open field. But once you verse an artillery unit one-on-one, stopping doesn't help you. He actually gets help from a friend right there, and gets the kill. Other artillery tracked him, and he just picked up the space. So getting some end plays down there. So we got really good game there. I got a kill on the T1 Heavy thanks to a critical hits. I did get the sight on that Panzer IV, and I did get half health kill on, half damage on the S-35 there at the end, which my artillery thankfully took them out. And I just realized I upgraded my units, all my crew to 99%, which is great. I had a 4th place finish there, pretty good. Get a detail report. I was only 2 for 7 shooting, so I mean it's widely inaccurate at this point. But I did do more damage than my health of the tank, which I always like to do. I think anything, if you do more damage than your hit points, I think you're doing pretty good. Lost some money on the repair, and then also I did use the repair kit, so that's 3,000. So pretty nice game there. I'm happy with it. So